Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Empowering Morning Conversation session number 291. And we're going to be together here on this platform. And after this, we're going to be together on another platform, right? And we're using the same background so that we know how many people from our community are over there. All right. So while we are waiting to go into the other meeting and dealing with what we are dealing with today, is there anything guys would like to talk about?
Yesterday and day before yesterday, sir, we had conversation about interferers, and you explained. So yesterday, I was observing, including myself, we are still struggling to identify the interferers. So would you like to advise some more action or some other actions so that the interference becomes more clear?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? See, first of all, be very clear. What is an interferer? Anything that stops you. Okay, anything that stops you. कोई भी चीज जो आपके लिए रुकावट होती है, whether it is happening at a conscious level or it's happening at an unconscious level, I will call it an interferer. Okay, so we have the interferers in our mind. For example, if you have a belief, okay, this is not possible for me. Now that belief is an interferer. Okay, that thought itself is an interferer. Now, if somebody says something and you get upset by it, that upset becomes an interferer. That's an emotional interferer. Okay. So let us say you're going for an exam and you're getting nervous. That nervousness takes you away from, sometimes you even forget what you know. That's also an interferer. The nervousness became an interferer for you. Okay. So we have mental interferers that is in the mind. For example, Sukhdeepak says, have a completion conversation with someone. And your mind says, no, already things are very bad with that person. If I talk to that person, things will become worse. Now that itself is an interferer. Because of that, you may not even have a conversation with that person. Right? Or if you, despite that, still decide to have a conversation, that upset might happen because you believe that it's going to happen. That's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, so every time you stop yourself from doing something, or every time you are not doing something with full power, for example, Gautam Badra wants to start a business. He's got the business idea, he's a business expert, he's already doing it very well. But his interferer is, what if this business is not successful? So there is a thought, which is the interferer. What if this business is not successful? Somebody asks him why it is not successful. Immediately the mind will give another interferer that oh, times are very bad, right? So why to take a risk, right? If he listens to that mind, then at that moment it becomes an interferer. Okay. Or suppose without having any conscious, being conscious about the dangers of something, if you're getting into it, that can also become an interferer, no? So we are not saying that you should discount your feelings or discount your intuition. You can, however, you can check it out. These are only warning signals. Yeah. So an interferer will stop you only when you allow it to stop you. Sometimes you might choose to get stopped. You may say, all right, let me not do it now. Let me look at other, things that are likely to happen and make a plan to deal with it. Once I've done that, like you're getting into business. Now, suppose you have a wrong belief that it will become successful in 1 week's time and you'll start getting the money. That would be a ridiculous thing to do, isn't it? However, if you were cautious, see your interferer telling you, be careful, don't start this business. And you say, why not? because you may not make money immediately. Okay, so if you don't make money immediately, what should you do? So then you make some preemptive planning to deal with it. So do I have balance in my bank to last me 6 months or 1 year until this business becomes successful, etc., etc. So using the indications, interferers are very good indicators also, no? They are warning signals also. So either you stop or you continue, but you continue with keeping in mind that you need to do certain more planning on it. So there are mental interferers, there are physical interferers. Okay, that I have to reach up and take something from the top shelf and I'm not tall enough to reach there. So that's an interferer. So you get rid of that interferer by getting a ladder. Right? There could be a physical limitation that, I've been in the house for so long and my body is not used to walking. So suddenly if I go and walk 10 kilometers, I'll be exhausted. So better not walk. But on the other hand, you may say, no, I'm not going to stop. I'll walk little by little until my body gets used to walking. Yeah. So being aware that, look, this is my interferer. How do I overcome it? That's one way you can keep going forward and not, giving up on many things in life. So to an extent, does that answer your question, Mr. Kunan?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Just another follow-up question, sir. Is there any also possibility that by any how or by any chance we cannot know what exactly is the interference?
See, first of all, when you stop yourself from doing something, when you're avoiding doing something, then you certainly know that there is an interferer. You may not know what that interferer is, but you know there is an interferer. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Now, question is, what is the interferer? So suppose you stopped yourself from doing something because of an interferer that is not known to you. The best way is to go forward and do that thing anyway. So when you go forward to do that thing that you've been avoiding, the interferer will show itself. Then you will come to know, this is the interferer.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
So you started doing something, it's not happening the way you want. Interferer, you may discover, I was not doing it correctly. This is not the way to do it. Maybe there's another way to do it. Let me find out what it is.
That means that every interference is to pass through intellectual examination.
Yeah, otherwise it will stop you.
Yes.
Or you can examine it and say, okay, let me go ahead and do it anyway.
Yes.
And see what happens. Like first time when I was asked to speak in front of a group of people, I was too scared to do it. And before that, I would never do it. I'd find some excuse not to do it. नहीं तुम कर लो, मुझे नहीं करना है, But this time I said, let me do it. And I knew that fear is stopping me. I knew that fear of being embarrassed if other people are going to laugh at me, that's going to stop me. All that I knew. But I went ahead and did it anyway. And the nervousness was coming. After some time, I was not giving any importance to that nervousness. So I just kept on going. And I realized, I've been giving too much importance to my nervousness. It's okay to be nervous. Yeah, so the moment I was okay to be nervous, that means when I was able to confront or face my own fear or whatever it is that was stopping me, I just went ahead and did that. I mean, these interferers come many times, no?
And so can we say that ultimately these interferers are some sort of or some form of fears?
No, some interferers may be fears. To call all of them fears, I don't know. There are some emotions that can stop you. Fear is one of them. Anger is another one of them. Discouragement is another one of them.
Hesitation is
trust.
one of them.
Huh?
Sometimes when you have no trust in yourself.
Yeah, that is also one of them. But to say that fears are the only interferer, that's not correct. Right? If you get angry unnecessarily, that becomes an interferer also, no?
Yeah, but maybe the reason of becoming angry is some sort of hidden fear or the deep level, some sort of fear.
I don't know. You can do a research on that and get another PhD.
By the way, thank you, sir. Those who have joined late, may I request you to please change your background, and we'll be going to another session at.
Yeah. The link is there on the, it's on your group. Okay.
Sakshi ji, welcome. Prasad ji.
Sir, Kunal sir, where is it in the WhatsApp group? Is it?
Yeah, it is in the WhatsApp group. That's where you must have seen it, no? That's why you were sharing it. Yesterday you asked me, no?
Yes.
Where did you see it that you were asking me?
So it's in the group only. I didn't see the background.
Okay, background also is in the group only.
Okay, right. I'll change it.
I put the background in the group every morning.
Okay.
It'll be good, no? So we'll know how many of us are there on that meeting also.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that was that. And I am now going to leave the meeting, right? And I suggest that Niti, you are the co-host. So you close the meeting after another 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, so those who come late, you can tell them that we are going into the other meeting. Otherwise, they're going to be getting a shock of their lives. We don't want to. All right, see you guys on the other one.
Thank you, sir. So let everyone know why we are shifting to that meeting.
Kunal sir, on the group, if you can put a post, that would also be a big help. Those who are joining late can join on the other link.
Other link is there, sir. Other link is there, huh? For the other meeting.
Yes, sir. Gopal sir, link is there.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
That poster by sir where he's talking about anger management. If you open the whole thing, at the bottom of it, the link is there.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Nidhi. Thank you, Nidhi.
Let me show you to all. Okay, co-host Niti ji.
Anji?
Just let me co-host
Okay.
so that I can share the screen. Ashok ji, namaskar. Welcome, sir.
Namaskar. How to change the background? That's what I'm.
Are you using mobile, sir, or laptop?
Mobile.
Okay, mobile. I think Niti ma'am explained, but before that, I am showing you on my screen what sir had shared with us. The details.
I have seen the background, but I want to change background while listening.
Okay. By the way, this is what is the link what sir had.
Yeah,
shared.
link I got it.
Okay. So has everyone got this link? I just
Kunal sir, scroll down and you can show them the link.
Yeah. So basically, this is the link here, and this is the background, and there is the meeting ID, password. It is expert. So we can.
How to get that background behind me? That's what my.
Okay, Niti ji, you have any idea how to? On
Sir, आप mobile पे हैं?
Yeah.
Ashok sir is on mobile.
Okay. Sir, mobile पे bottom right hand side में you will see 3 dots. उसके नीचे more लिखा हुआ है. MORE, more.
Ashok sir, can you listen to Niti's ma'am, what she's guiding you? I think his frame is fixed. He's going. And Mr. Prasad ji, you can also try. Sakshi ji, you are on a laptop, I believe. So you can.
Well, sir, I am also mobile mein. I'm
Mobile
also
mein,
trying.
just listen the instructions of Niti ma'am. She is guiding to change the background.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
mobile.
Bottom right hand side, there'll be 3 white dots. उसके नीचे more लिखा
झाला
होगा.
काय म्हणतो?
More.
iPad.
Please click on that.
Background बदलता येते तुला?
Please click on that. You'll come to chats, meeting settings, and background and filters.
Meeting settings.
उसके नीचे
Chat.
background and filters. Go into background and filters. Sir, एक बार आपने वो background पहले click किया है, screenshot लिया है? Otherwise, you'll have to come back and take a screenshot first.
No need to take a screenshot, ma'am. Save that image.
It'll come like that because for me,
Yes.
I have to take a screenshot.
No, no, no. Just you need to save that image. You need to go through the
So
gallery.
save
And,
the image. Yeah, either way, you're basically having a backup.
yes.
Gopal sir, Ashok sir, have you been able to find it?
No. I can only raise hand, नीचे में, and then cancel.
नहीं सर, आप ज्यादा नीचे आ गए. ये जहाँ चैट है उसी लाइन को थोड़ा सा ऊपर कीजिए. मीटिंग सेटिंग्स, उसके नीचे बैकग्राउंड एंड फिल्टर्स आएगा.
डिस्कनेक्ट ऑडियो है उसके नीचे.
Sorry,
मीटिंग
sir?
सेटिंग के नीचे डिस्कनेक्ट ऑडियो है.
Showing my screen
Below?
of laptop. Can you, my mobile? Can you see that, Gopal ji?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you see, this is the 3 dot, and more written is there. Can you see here?
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Ranjay, it is an EFIF file. It is not recognizing Zoom. When I saved it from the whatever SAR has sent, are you able to?
Sir, just that image, sir. Some background image.
Okay.
That's not an ETF file, sir. He posted the another one, right? The background.
What I'm saying. Say type of file is JF5 file. How is it? In the Zoom, is it showing up when you choose that images?
Can you explain again, Niti ji, after clicking the 3 dots and the more, what will happen? What to be done?
Right on top, you will find security, chat. Under chat, there'll be meetings and settings. Under meeting and settings, you'll come to background and filters. Go into background and filters. Sakshi's also posted something in chat that could help. Background and filters mein jaake edit and done is all that you need to do. Edit, select the image, and then click on done.
What is your text setting?
Let me see if I can share my screen and
Can
show
you,
it.
Sakshi ji, can you put it for mobile also the same way what you have put it?
Sure, sir, I will do. I'm using iPhone. Let me check it out from iPhone. Yeah.
Okay. Sakshi ji. It's good that we are learning new thing as well. It was one of the interferers. Now we are learning how to remove this interferer.
If it is an old version of Android or iPhone, you will not be able to upload it. I think for Apple, it has to be season 7 or 8 onwards, probably, if I remember correct.
Anyway, let's do it if we can. If not,
I think it's time for us to go into the other meeting.
yeah. So let's make everyone is clear. Vandana ji is joining now. Vandana ji, very good morning. This session we are closing, and we are joining another session where Sukhdeepak sir is talking on another important subject. And the link has been given in the group. I hope you got it. So we
Can
will
you
join.
read it, please?
Ramaji, are you aware of this? Should be Aruna ji, Mansi ji.
Yes, I will.
Can you send the link, please?
Okay, I will send the link to you, Vandana ji, in your.
Thank you.
Okay, sir is already waiting for us. Please, everybody join with the other link. Kunen sir, Rama sir, can you please once again select that poster by sir on the group, on the WhatsApp group, so that people are aware where the link is.
Vandana ji, I have sent you link in your.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, thank you.
Major ji, very good morning. We are joining another group, Major ji.
Yeah, I know. I'm in a train. I may not be able to speak, but I'll be eagerly listening to the conversation. I'm traveling by train from Kerala.
Enjoy your
I'll
journey,
join
sir.
right away.
Sir, whatever
Yeah,
Sir
thank you.
has sent, that image is not working. I'll just send it in our EMC share. If it is not working, you can use that one.
You'll send the link, right? You can send the link.
Yeah, I will send the link also. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Very good.
All
Thank you.
right, then should we log off from here, Kunen sir?
Yes, ma'am. Let's go to the.
Yeah, okay, all right. See you all in the other group now.
Yeah.
Thank
Major
you.
ji, stay safe. Ashok ji, see you later.
The link is there. Kurenji, the link is there.
The link is there, sir.
It's in the group, Major, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
All right, see you all.